Yeah, physical sickness is one of the hardest. That's the kind that actually literally grabs you. Not all in the head. Yeah, what am I doing? Get myself situated here. So, yeah, vapor versus good old-fashioned carbon. Is that what happens when it burns too fast or something?
I don't know what it is. They haven't figured it out yet. It's whatever. There's a chemical inside the juices that does something to your lungs, and once you get it, you need a lung transplant to make it go away, or else you croak.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I don't know how long you got. I haven't been vaping for a while. Just right now I have real bad anxiety, so. I don't know. I feel super dizzy right now and sick. Fuck. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's one of the things I don't like about being empathic towards people sometimes. Even if they don't tell me, I can be in the other room or clear halfway across the street and suddenly get like almost like a magnetic pull. So in my time, I've learned how to walk towards that magnetic pull and run right into the person that I was empathizing with. I've tried to be a little scientific with it, but still kind of leave it open to interpretation. I mean, for once, I'm kind of actually nervous. I don't know what to talk about. Everyone's been... Ever been kicked out of a church before?
No.
For the darndest thing I did, I told them Jesus wasn't God. And I started opening up a Bible and showing them. And they told me, just go. You don't need to be here. I ran into the pastor a couple weeks later, and he said he was going to give me $1 if I believed in Jesus. I said, is that how your tyrant works? And I told him, well, first off, he said, so are you going to come to church? I'm like, no, everywhere is church. He got all angry and just threw a nickel at me instead. Yeah. Now, pretty much anything that's recorded can be thrown together in something. But I try to maintain that reality of, well, raw, as they say it. So how long ago did you find out?
A couple months ago.
You said you jumped the train after that?
Can't think right now.
Alright, no pressure. Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Opposing episodes.
Have you tried smoking any weed?
Can't smoke weed. It's driving me crazy.
Some people that does happen to. It's an allergic reaction.
Yeah, it gets me real bad. Anxiety makes me feel like I'm dying instantly.
Yeah, that's the same description I've heard from a lot of people that are. It's an allergic reaction. That's unfortunate.
I wish it made me feel better.
Actually, my wife, she started having the same problem, and she'd been smoking for years, and it started affecting her like that.
That's what happened to me. 'Cause I smoked it all my childhood when I was younger. And then all of a sudden I would smoke it and I just had real bad panic attacks. Man, I feel real sick right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to rack my memory here for different herbs and spices.
I know I've been sniffing lavender and everything to help me with stress.
There's thyme. Have you tried thyme? Or cloves?
No, they say lavender and bergamot works the best for that. I've been using it, but it's not helping. Because I don't think it's anxiety I'm having. There's something wrong with my brain, so the anxiety's just worse making that. But like, fuck, I feel so sick right now. Keep waking up with nosebleeds and shit. I haven't had a headache for a while, thank God, because I've been getting real bad headaches.
Sounds like it's moving into some of the sensory. Well, the one thing I know about.
I don't understand why they didn't keep me in the hospital.
These days, they pretty much, if you're not gonna die in the next month or something.
Exactly. Yeah, you said it right on the money. It's like if you're not a life threat, like instantly, then they just treat you real quick and get you out.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, you have really good insurance, so you can go to Arrowhead, and I'm like, yeah, fucking, that's $40,000. Fucking, like, what?
$40,000. Freaking.
Yeah, to be admitted for the 30 days, it's $40,000.
Wow.
Yeah. So no wonder he wanted to admit me in there.
Yeah, they're like, we got a contract with those guys. We're supposed to send them over to you. You guys.
If you're not dying right on the moment, it's like, what the fuck do I work for every month, week to pay for my insurance, you fuckers?
Yeah, and then they come up and say, oh, we can help you get disability and state funding, and then we get more funding. Oh, they just make money with it. It's horrible. There shouldn't be any money involved in medicine. Not unless they actually cure someone. You know? These doctors, they throw pills at people, and they're temporary solutions for just symptoms. None of it actually addresses the root of it. I mean, I'm glad I got involved in a lot of herbal medicine. I studied under a Navajo shaman over in New Mexico. And then I got involved in Chinese medicine. And I didn't go all the way to acupuncture. I just don't like needles. So I got into Reiki, though. Ever heard of Reiki?
No, what's that?
That's energy healing. That's where they use either like I was telling you about the bioelectric field of the human body. There's some people that it's an old Oriental art, but there's some people that have trained that biofield to help interact with other people's biofields and try to heal what they call chi. Not to be mistaken for, I guess, what is now what drug slang.
Chief, you say?
Yeah. I had a girlfriend from Canada who was into that. She had all of these crystals that she'd pull out, and kind of like an acupuncturist.
I like it when you talk with your other accent.
Yeah, my American accent's a little dull.
It relaxes me more.
And I'm kind of getting stuck in between characters with it, you know. I'm.
Is there a certain amount you have?
No, not really. It's
Do you know if you have them?
what?
Different characters?
There's a difference between legal character, legal entity, legal persona.
I mean, in your head, me and you. Do you know you have different ones?
I know that my accent changes because I've been many different places, and I try to articulate the best I can. That's understandable. So
Is it just the two of you?
it's just me. I alone.
What about the other character?
It's just literally an act. Uh, these days, I act American.
You
After
are American.
after I broke that construct and went to Canada, and then to Europe, and I saw
I
that
don't like Canada, do you?
uh, it's
I don't like their policies.
I had more protection there for my way of life, but there's a mentality there that I'm not too keen with, and it comes from the Queensland. It's same reason I didn't like being in London long. People are really quick to discriminate on little things, which is why they have laws there to protect people in Canada. So they actually just legalized witchcraft there.
You don't believe in that, do you?
I see it as a science.
Witchcraft?
Yes, an extension of the bioelectric field through quantum.
Well, I imagine it depends on what kind of witchcraft.
Um, yeah, there's like witchcraft that's like the hocus pocus nonsense, and then there's
Fucking, what you would call it, doing rain dances and shit. And fucking,
there's more to rain dances than there is
well,
like waving
exactly.
on.
The Indians, they had a purpose.
Yeah.
But sacrificing things and just being pure evil and believing in Satan and the devil and this and that. And I was locked up with a guy that was a Satan worshiper, and his mind was crazy because
Oh God, one of those.
his whole life to his family, and he was made to have sex with his sisters, and his dad was a high priestess, and
I've heard.
my guy into it was sick, and that's what I mean. There's no sense of that, and he knew it was wrong, and I didn't push religion on him. But when he would hear me reading the Bible and just saying verses and everything, which whatever is Bible, because everyone's Bible is different. I just think if you have something to believe in that's helping you positive, then why not? If it's not hurting anyone else, but his definitely was hurting him, and he became a real good friend of me because I helped him get through a lot of shit. He ended up killing himself.
Wow.
So it fucked my head up real bad because I woke up finding him fucking dead.
Damn.
Yeah, so,
That's a flip.
and his whole life was fucking high priestess. And
Yeah, he was up there then. He was really involved in that.
yeah, he was. And the things that he would tell me just didn't make any sense. Like, because he knew, I